Hello everyone, my name's Bobmich and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. So we're back on the 3.6 PTU. I am very sorry that I haven't uploaded a lot lately. It's pretty much the busiest time of year for me at work, where I'm working at the minute. And yeah, it's been a bit mental. That coupled with the last couple of patches really haven't been working very well for me. So I've kind of been hoping for a patch that works. This one's been a little bit rocky as well. I've had quite a few crashed desktops, so I may be hoping for a patch tonight. However, I am on now and I am able to record. We'll see how long that lasts, because I've got a couple of things to show you. So, last time I had a quick look at the Archimedes, which is the only kind of new ship that we're getting in at the minute. I also showed you the VTOL mode. However, for the FPS guys, there is something that's very cool now. So we're in Olisar, and this is the gun store. So she's going to pipe up in a minute. However, you may now notice that on the wall, next to all the rifles here, shush, there are scopes. So you can see that we've got like a little hollow point sight here, and then you've got a 4x telescopic, and you've got an 8x telescopic. And you can buy these directly off the shelf here, or you can buy them in the terminal under the accessories thing. They're on their own little option there. But yeah, we've got scopes. So I'm going to nip down to, I think, Daymar, and we'll go and give these a try, because I have yet to use them. So I bought them last time I was on the client, however the game kept crashing and I couldn't get anywhere. So we'll see if I have any better luck with that now. So we're coming outside here, and I have chosen good old trusty Aegis Gladius to take down. So this is the PTU, so we still have ships that we don't own. But I've chosen it for good reason, and that's because they have changed the Gladius a bit. They've kind of fixed around and messed around with the hood, and so they've moved bits around. So you'll see when I get in. It's bobbing a little bit. So straight away you can see it's kind of had a little bit of a workover. And for some reason, we do get the chat channel, even though I am the only person in here. So if you missed that last time, now you get a chat channel. Now I'm sat in here, but I wanted to demonstrate something else today. And that is GameGlass. Now if you've not heard of GameGlass, this is a funky little new toy that I have yet to try. And you can see it pop up in the side here. So what I've got here is, I am there, hello, I'm sorry about the light bulb in the corner, and I'm sorry if there's fan noise because my 3D printer's ticking away on full bore over there. However, GameGlass is a little app that lets you control your ship through a tablet. Not just your ship, it has lots of other functions as well. This is the paid version that I've got here. This isn't a sponsored video, I haven't been sent this to try, I actually bought this. And I'm running it on my old NVIDIA Shield tablet. But you can see there's a load of controls here, and if we hit flight ready, everything fires up. So it has lots of ship controls that you can use to mess around, and I was pointing down. So I will hit landing gear and you can hear it raising the landing gear. So I'm just going to run this in tandem in the corner and use it every sort of little while that I can, just to kind of give you guys a little view of what you can do with this thing. So they've got several modes. There's a combat mode, so different combat settings. There's a social, so it's got emotes and things like that in it. And there's actually a mining mode as well. That's a little bit of a work in progress at the minute, but it's going to help you organise all your mining exploits. So with that said, we will make our way to Daymar so I can show you some of these sites. And so that I can play with them, because I've not actually had to play with them yet. Engage the quantum. Oh no, that worked. And you can hear it has a funky little noise. That's coming from the piece of software that's you have to install for GameGlass to work with your PC, basically. Oh wow, little lighting bugs there. I wonder who's going to chase me now. Are you friendly or are you foe? You can see the different Gladius changes now. It seems to have fixed itself. I'm going to speed up and get the hell out of here. So you can see that they've changed. I actually haven't seen this hood yet on the Gladius, so I actually like this quite a lot. I imagine this is going to be changed more for Squadron 42, so that's why this is kind of important. I'm going to initiate the spool again, and here we go. My QT system is still jammed. Oh no, there we go. Launch the Quantum with the funny little VoIP noise. Please don't intercept me again. Oh, there we go. Good stuff. So it's just a fun thing to mess about with the GameGlass. So I'm just going to put the ship on kind of like an autopilot here so that we can look around, and I'll show you some of the things we can do with this. So it's got landing gear and it's got auto land. It has exit seat. It has an eject button that Warbot from Synchronizers was joking about earlier on our Discord. It has a self-destruct button. You can also look behind. I don't know if that... No, I imagine that's in a different view. You can cycle the cameras. Just so. Flight ready, again, I imagine that will turn things off. Up the top here, you've got decouple, G-Safe, limited toggle, cruise control, ESP, free look, gimbaled mode, so you can change all these different settings. You can do this, or, you know, if you've got keyboard shortcuts, that's up to you. We can change tabs by just hitting at the top here. And now we've got a ground one, so this is more for a ground vehicle, so you can see we've got a horn for some strange reason. I didn't actually know the ground vehicles had horns, which is news to me. We have a combat tab, so you can see shields and engines. You can kind of move around and set things to where you want to. You can cycle your weapons, you can change weapons, you can cycle targets. You can do, it's got the still same the flight controls, so ESP and decouple and such up top. The social tab is a bit more interesting. You can see we've got emotes, director and gallery here. So galleries for screenshots, I haven't actually tested that yet, but the emotes, you can pick different categories. So you can choose interactions, or you can pick the one with the middle finger if you really want to be nasty to people. Director mode is for the director mode camera, so if you want to move and take pretty screenshots, that's there to help you do that. Gallery, as I said, I've not really done that. Oh, I've just knocked my camera. That's not knocked it off, has it? No, it's still good. You can tell that this is a professional setup that I'm using here. And the last tab is mining, so my old poor shield here is having a hard time running this thing because it's a bit old. So you can see prospector mining, toggle mining mode, enable laser, fracture extraction, and scan target. You can see they've got the mining throttle sort of nozzle here as well, so that might make mining easier for people. And coming soon, you can't see it very well on the screen here, but it has a list of minerals, so you can use different minerals and such, or it may help you sort out the values of them, or just give you maybe information on them. I don't honestly know, because I don't do much mining, but for now I'm going to put it back to the flight system, if it will work. There we go. And we're going to go down to Daymar and test some of these guns. Okay, so we're on the surface of Daymar. Textbook landing, I've damaged it, and I've made holes, and I ripped a wing off, so everything just went perfectly to plan. Anyway, let's go and have a look in here. So, weapons and such. I don't know if we can use a customization. I imagine they're added on, like a flare, because, like I said, I haven't actually used these yet. So, first, we're going to equip the SMG that I bought earlier on. And you can see we do actually have an optics attachment. So this one will only let me use the hollow point on here. So I can't actually use a scope on this one, which I suppose is a good thing, because it's a bit silly, seeing as it's just a normal rifle. We'll save that, and we'll pull this rifle out. There's my pistol. And here is my new SMG with its fancy sight. So we now have weapon optics, as you can see. Well, the shield is working. Looks like they've just done some new shield graphics as well that I haven't actually seen yet, though they don't seem to be working quite properly. So, this is the 3-point holographic. We'll jump back into the menu. I didn't put that away properly, did I? I have a habit for doing this and then losing my weapons later on, so let's put that away properly. We will pick our arrowhead sniper rifle, and optics attachment, you can see that we have as many as we want here. It has a touchstone 8 type as it is, but for purposes of just testing, we're going to put the 4x telescopic on, which is like the medium scope. So, Arclight energy pistol again, and SMG. Why did that not save? I don't want my SMG anymore, game. I want the sniper rifle. It did do it. Okay, it's just being funny. Because it doesn't like me very much. Oh no, it's because I have the combat armor on. I see. There we go. I'm an idiot. I don't normally buy the combat armor. I just bought it because I was an Odyssey. You can have 2 weapons on it. I'm a fool. Right, so this is the 4x scope. As it happens, we can't, you know, do bits and bobs like zoom as far as I'm aware. At least I don't think I can zoom. I didn't see anything in the patch notes about it. But just to double check myself, I will have a look. And you can all join me doing this. So, on foot, ground, vehicle, on foot, all. So let's have a look. Zoom in, zoom out, ADS. Don't think that's for this, but we'll have a go. That's the movement speed increase. Okay, let's see, shall we? No, this isn't zooming in or out, so I think this is the sort of max magnification of this one. Not that it's bad, it does still give a fair bit of magnification. So, now we'll put this thing away again, and we'll have a look at the 8x. The 8x is the one that comes with it as default with this weapon. But it's nice to see that you can actually buy different ones for it now. There we go. Again, this isn't letting me zoom in or out. I'm assuming there must be a key for this because this looks like the same level of magnification to me. Let's have another look, shall we? Again, I haven't really read the patch notes and seen if there is a different thing that we can do. It's saying ADS and it's saying zoom in, zoom out on the mouse wheel. Nope, that's melee, but it's not letting me zoom in or out, so I'm guessing this is something that they still need to put back in, or, you know, engage entirely. So, regardless, that's a little look at some weapon scopes that they've put into the game. And I think, for a first pass, it's not bad. People have been asking for weapon scopes and things to do like that for a long time now, so even though it's, again, the first iteration of many first iterations of things that are coming in, it's nice to see that these touches are finally coming in. So there we go then, just a little look at some more stuff that's coming in 3.6. There is some overhauls of other systems, there's integrated VoIP now, so I'm not sure if they've turned it on by default yet, but I know that's their plan. So if I go back into first person view in the top left there, you can see it says 43 local, so you can talk to people a lot easier now. They've changed VoIP so that it's a lot more integrated and usable compared to what it was. There's a new justice system that I think I've moderately gone over before, so you can now get felonies, and when you move around the system there is different jurisdictions. So for instance, there's a jurisdiction around Grim Hex, there's a different jurisdiction around ArtCorp, there's a different jurisdiction around Hurston, and so on and so on and so on. And the different nasty policemen around the area will chase you depending on what your misdemeanors are. That's the plan. I can't say I've really gone and tried to wind them up that much to go and see if that's what they do. And as well as that, they give you fines, and as I understand, they deduct the fines from your UEC credits automatically, so it's not like you have a chance to go and stop them or petition the fine. Again, first iteration of something, but it could annoy people because they may be losing money, so yeah, there's a little bit of a kind of hard pass for that. So there's lots and lots and lots of other little things, like mainly lots of bug fixes and different things with the ships. Ship components now degrade, so if you're taking damage, or just if you're using a ship for a long time, you have to go and get things repaired because things will start to malfunction and not work as well. There's hacking gameplay on the scanner arrays now. So if you go shopping around Grimhex or any kind of underworld area, you can buy hacking chips. And before, with the scan arrays, if you've done the scan array mission, you'll remember that you just went up to the array, flew inside it, pressed the button, and you got some easy money. Not as easy now. You have to go and take a hacking chip, and I believe the same applies to Security Post Korea. So if you want to go and lower your crime stat rating, you have to go and purchase or find, because they are in some of the more desolate areas of the game. So for instance, in the bunkers and such that are lying around on various moons and planets. Things like the drug lab, not so much the drug labs, but more the like stash houses for drugs. So the ones that are really out in the middle of nowhere and aren't on the map and are hard to find unless you do the missions for them, then yeah, they don't appear. So you get hacking chips there as well, and then you don't have to buy them. Obviously, it is quicker to buy them. And then you have to use these, so you have to insert these into the computers at the stations to be able to clear crime stats or hack the scanner arrays depending on what you want to do. So another cool fun feature. One last thing that I already went through is the Vanguard Warden and the Vanguard Hoplite. So these things are updated now. They've changed the models, so they're a bit more refreshed. The whatchamacallit, I can't even remember the name of it now. It's a dropship. The dropship, what's its ruddy name? I can't remember. It can carry cargo. That's not new. I don't know why I brought that up to it, but yeah. What else can we see from the patch notes that I can go through that's more fun? There isn't that. It's kind of hard because there's feature updates for certain things, like stuff I've gone through, and then there's just main patch notes that are mainly bug fixes and crash fixes. So since I started this video and I've been running around for about an hour and a half now, it's actually behaved itself pretty well. So it definitely has seen some improvement. I haven't crashed a desktop once, so maybe it was something on my computer's end that was making it break before. Could have just been the PTU. I honestly don't know. But I'm going to call that one here because I may pop back later on and do some live streaming, because I'd like to show off the GameGlass some more, maybe doing some social stuff. Let's just jump into the social tab now for giggles, and we'll just do some emotes, shall we? Just for fun. I haven't got the camera up to the GameGlass anymore, so I apologise. So I'm going to push the buttons, and let's see if she does some emotes. No. It's broken. Of course it's broken. Point. No, she doesn't want to emote. That's a pain in the bum. Never mind. Work in progress. As per everything is a Star Citizen. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Kudos to you if you managed to stick it this far to the end of my rambling for this video, because I know this one's a bit spotty. And I will definitely bring you some more stuff when we get it, because I know that they haven't put all the 3.6 features in. If you are a backer, so if you have an account and you have bought a game package, the PTU is now open to everybody, so it's not just Wave 1 and Wave 2 anymore. Everyone can get on it, so for all intents and purposes, come and play it. Play with the new criminal justice system, play with the new Archimedes, play with some ships that you've not flown before. So come and try it out for yourselves. Maybe shout at some people through voice over IP for giggles and see how that works as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.